Hello and welcome back live in Turin at the European Cybersecurity Challenge 2024. I'm here with our next guest, Ioannis Agrafiotis, Cybersecurity Expert at ENISA. Welcome, Ioannis.
Thank you, Davide.
So, Ioannis, can you tell us something about yourself and your work at ENISA?
So I work for the European Union Agency for Cybersecurity, also known as ENISA, and I've been responsible this year for Team Europe. And also I've been assisting my colleagues with ECSC. A couple of years ago I was running the, on behalf of ENISA, the International Cybersecurity Challenge in Athens. And before that I was in academia working as a researcher and a lecturer in cybersecurity.
Yeah, so you mentioned some very interesting keywords like Team Europe and ICC. So can you tell us more about like these two, like the Team Europe project and ICC?
Yeah, so basically a few years ago, since we've been conducting ECSC for the past like 10 years, we thought it's a very successful event, and we had the idea of trying to make it a little bit more international, reach out to other regions and try to identify what type of CTF games they have, if we are on par with their level, maybe try to create synergies and collaborate and do common trainings. And then the idea was born to create a more international challenge. So for that, we got in contact with people who organize CTFs across the globe. So we got in contact with people in the North America, in South America, in Oceania, Asia, Africa, and we managed to do and host in Athens for the first time the International Challenge. It took place in 2022 for the first time, and we involved more than 65 nations. And in order to do that, we had to have a European team, and ENISA was responsible to train and, of course, form the first European team, Team Europe, and a colleague of mine, Christina Skouloudi, was responsible for this. And since then, it has become a nice event, so we're doing it annually. And this year is taking place in Chile at the end of the month, actually.
Yeah, it's an amazing event. Also, a demonstration that the competitive aspect of cybersecurity is also bringing together so many countries, not only Europe but also around the world. So this is, amazing.
Definitely, David. And what it is very interesting is that we spent a couple of years, and I'm not actually joking here, trying to figure out the terminology. We had people with experience in CTFs, but we realized the culture is so different and diverse between regions, and we spent a couple of years trying to fix the requirements and the details of how you actually do it. And then since then we have been increasing the number of countries participating. I think this year we have about 86 countries from across the globe that they participate, and of course we have a very strong Team Europe.
Yeah, absolutely. I can confirm that. So, Ioannis, how is it Turin? Are you enjoying it?
Of course. I mean, please don't tell Gaspar and the organizers I said it, but it's gonna be pretty difficult to make a better event in the next few years. So yeah, it's been amazing so far, and I'd like to also thank you, Davide, personally, because you've been shy of saying this, but you've been very instrumental in helping us with Team Europe with all the trainings and the challenges and everything. So
it's my honor and pleasure. So thank you very much. And Ioannis, one last word of advice, considering that in this event there are so many young talents, so young people that will become maybe cybersecurity experts in the future. So can you give them a word of advice for the future?
I don't think it's going to be an advice. It's probably a suggestion. They don't need advice. I think they're brilliant. They're at this level, so they're not going to have any issues following a career in cybersecurity. My suggestion would be that please stay close to the community. You were fortunate enough to find people who really care about creating CTF events, and they pass down the knowledge to you. Technology is changing very, very fast. Please be the people who are going to actually pass down the knowledge that you have to the next generation. You're going to create the next generation of people. So stay close to the community. Team Europe, this year we had more than 100 people volunteering their time, like you, Davide, and without people like you, it would have been impossible. So please become the people that are going to volunteer in the next few years to keep the spirit going, basically.
Yeah, that's the most important thing, in my opinion, like building a strong community who really believes in growing up, and that's totally probably, I would say, the most important thing. So thank you very, very much, Ioannis Agrafiotis, Cybersecurity Expert at ENISA.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.